Pheonix Wright Ace Attorney! Bro, I haven't played this game in so long. I'm gonna start a party just so I know I'm talking and I'm not talking to myself, and I think I am talking to myself, but I'm not talking to myself. Awesome! Here we go, boys. I'm gonna lower the sound actually and turn the TV audio off just so it doesn't play twice. I'm gonna do that, just turn the sound off. Or lowered it. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm sorry for what my sister said. Emma. God, I kinda miss Emma. Low-key. Drastic crime requires drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We do what we had to. I forgot I was on this. I didn't know. I never knew that the SLR incident was just another name for the Joe Dark killings. So no one's heard about these guns but me. No one Dark connected so badly, that's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to me. What do you mean, what happened to you? It's all there in the file. Joe Dark's last victim was prosecutor Neil Marshall. When he murdered Officer Marshall's brother, he left behind an incriminating piece of evidence. But what did you have to do with these killings, Emma? On the night prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dark tried to kill me. What? He tried to kill you? Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me. Damn, okay. So that means you... Yes, I was a witness in the Joe Dark trial. I didn't see that one coming. Nope. That's an incident. It happened 2 years ago. It was right about this time of the year, too. There was a terrible thunder for the storm that day. Unusual for the office. We were playing together once she finished her work. Just bursting in the office. Joe Dark. He's running from someone. He pulled out a knife and scared me. I didn't read in time. I didn't know what was going on. Just then, Prosecutor Marshall, Jake Marshall's hostage before he could. What happened? I'll never forget it. Lightning struck and the lights went out. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the office. Instant. Then burned a permanent picture in my mind. I can still see it now. A permanent. Whew! Have no. And when Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall. Oh, guys, real quick. If you guys want to see more, right? I know you guys like kind of more, more episodes, and also subscribe. 7.1% of the people watching subbed. It takes 2 seconds. Hit that little bell on it. It's quick. I promise you. It's now. Okay, here we go. So you weren't able to testify about that. No, I was only when I was attacked. Okay, so Lana made up. Kind of makes scenes, dude. Watching. Hope you enjoy. Focus 7. Prosecutor's office guilty. Lana forgive forged the evidence. Edgeworth used it. Edgeworth? Yes, but I'm sure no one can be evidence. It was his fault. If I find properly, no, so it's true. Edgeworth really wouldn't. Just the case ended. Lana was never the same. She became cold like she is today. She must not have been able to face what. Okay, permanent picture. And that kind of quick about it. Get this over. Dark knocked out Mr. Marshall and raised his knife. Stabbed right in front of this poor. Okay. This poor girl is right here. I remember what happened that night. I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently, I passed out. I mean, shock would do that. When I came to, Lana was cradling me in her arms. Poor Emma. You've been through so much. I need a water. I have one right here, I guess. I couldn't bring myself to testify about that instant. Oh. Welcome. I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good. 2 years ago. You must have been 14. That's understandable. Damn. Imagine that happening when you're 14, right in front of you. Fuck. Once it was all over, I made up my mind. Damn. I decided that I would become a scientific investigator. I want to be able to fight crime with my own testimonies and find the evidence that make it our airtight case. That way, Lana would never have to force. I see. I think I'm finally starting to understand what's it. There's still some bothers me about that crime. There's something that's puzzling me, Emma. What is You said you were in the office at that time, right? Right? Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor. Well, there's no mystery there. Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day. Taken in for questioning? You mean by the police? Of course, this happened at the police department. He tried to run away halfway through the interview and fled into my sister's office. But why did he run all the way over to your sister's office? Because the detective's office and the question are right across from the elevator. Makes sense. Across from the elevator. Chief prosecutor, wasn't she? No, silly. Didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana was a detective. Entire force. What? That's news to me. After the Joe Dark killings, she was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief prosecutor. Lana used to be a detective? Duh. I'd better have another talk with her. Okay. No, not present. Actually, what do I have? Oh, a lot of evidence. Oh, God. Dang it, bro. I forgot about all this evidence I got. Okay. Let's go to the detention center. Talk to fucking Lana. I don't remember how her voice goes. Lana. Mr. Wright. It seems I kept causing you trouble. Falsifying evidence. I didn't think you were the type. Criminals don't mind playing foul. Why should we? But Lana, if you were wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty. Believe me, I understand the risks. Lana. Emma told me about you. Oh. About how you were detected 2 years ago? And how the SO9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office? That's right. Could you fill me in on the details, especially about the unusual change of jobs? I suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright. Jesus. Lana, you gotta be more open about things to me. A lot of revelations were uncovered at the trial today, not the least of which was the fact that this case was connected to another one 2 years ago. Evidence from that case was stolen as well, though I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be. That trial, it really wasn't fair, was it? I believed in you, Lana. I believed that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth. It couldn't be helped, Emma. At the trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul. Ooh. Well, all drama aside, the fact of the matter is, at 5:15 there was no murder at the police department. Tell me it's not you, Lana. What the witness Miss Starr said. About you stabbed Mr. Goodwin with a knife. Lana, I don't understand. Why won't you tell us? Emma, this doesn't involve just me. I don't think you've ever seen Lana look so phased before. Shit. It's true, I was a member of the police force 2 years ago. She was amazing. Chief Gant. They still talk about all the cases. She and Chief Gant cracked together. Chief Gant. He was deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked the crime scenes. Damn and Grant. He was inspired to be. They're the best team ever. They solved crimes before the reports could even be filled. And really analyzes her big sister. But now you're chief prosecutor. What happened? I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was to gain experience investigating crime scenes so you could use that experience in court, right? Wrong. Bet you that's wrong. Gant's help in the SO9 case was crucial to its resolution. After that, he became chief of police, and he arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office. Maybe I should ask more about the investigation there 2 years ago. Well, 2 years ago, I was second in command of the detective investigating whatever. Dark. Second in command? That means the investigation lead was Damon Gant, right? Yes, Deputy Chief Gant and I shared the same office and the same investigations. They even had the same office. We had a team of the best detectives on force. Huh. Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall, and Angel Starr. It was the first time Marshall worked with his brother. He was quite gung-ho. Gung-ho? I don't know. Without doubt, Joe Dark was a serial killer. We asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was when his final murder took place. We tried to murder Emma. Yep. Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save me from Dark. You see, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me. Now you tell us. Gotta be open, bro. We can't help you. Damon Gant and Neil Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. The investigation was in the final stages, and Dark must have suddenly panicked. So he waited until Gant and Marshall let their guard down, and then fled the room. From there, he ran straight to the office shared by Deputy Chief Gant myself. That's where he found me. See, we're the first person that runs the scene, Laura? It appears so. Let's fill in some papers while Gant and Marshall were questioning Dark. When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood. 3 bodies. Prosecutor Marshall, the victim, Emma, who had passed out, and the suspect, Joe Dark. To end the struggle, it seems Mr. Marshall struck a final blow before he died. Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion, laid unconscious. What did you do? To be honest, I panicked. I picked up Emma, carried her out of the room, and just held her. Can't blame her. After all, her sister must have been through. After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest. Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SR9 incident. That's right. Quite a coincidence, huh? I don't buy it. What are you talking about? Or what are you saying? There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident. Just by chance. But that case was solved 2 years ago. At least one person went to exchange because they didn't believe it was truly solved. Officer Marshall. Yes, his actions came as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he's changed completely. I guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Dark. He's involved in this, isn't he? I've descended with the closing of the case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their something. I skipped too fast. The case just might not be over yet. It just might not be over. Emma was assaulted by Dark at the police department, right? Yes, in the office that Damon Gant and I shared. The office that Mr. Gant now occupies by himself, the chief's office. Maybe we should have a look at the chief's office. Decided the final SR. Oh, let's go, boys. We go into his office. Wait, didn't we do this before? I swear. Parking lot I have to go to? Yep. No one's here in the store. Everyone's probably busy looking into what exactly went down in the evidence room. See where the detectives are. Court said on the day crime. No one's murdered in the evidence room 515. Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in the case. Instead, it looks like we just end up making Lana look even more guilty. Hang in there, Lana. I've got to find all the answers by tomorrow. I got a day, big fella. Come on, I don't want you. Howdy, Bambina. Oh, Mr. Marshall. I never thought things turned out this way when I woke up this morning. Que sera. You never know where life will lead you. Hey, Bambina. I should have known my luck would run out when old Billy dried out this morning. Billy? Must be his pet cactus. Say, where are you headed? Just over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance. We all know I won't be coming back. Sorry, but you can't go in the evidence room today, partner. But Mr. Marshall, why'd you do it? Why do prospectors head west? If ever there was a case I needed to know the truth about, it was that one. Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened? Because I won't be getting a steak lunch today. Wait, is he turning himself in for what? I'm fishy about that child from the beginning. It wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so. What do you mean, fishy? Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon. The murder weapon? You mean the switchblade knife with the broken tip? That was Joe Dark's, alright. But in the initial autopsy report, a question was raised. Question? The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained. What does that mean? It means there's a good chance that knife was not the murder weapon. good chance it's pretty much not the murder weapon. However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased. For the fact it's able to forge evidence. In that case, left behind scars on all of us. Scars that the SO9 incident left behind. Ooh. Ooh. I got the looks, but he got the brains. He's prosecutors around. Just made detective when he went down. It was our first case together. How old was he? Your brother. He was 27 at the time. He was awarded the highest honor that very day. The highest honor? You mean the King of Prosecutors? I knew it. What are you looking at me like that for? That's an honor for a prosecutor. Mr. Marshall must have really been close with his brother. Yeah, probably. The 8S09 incident took place. That wasn't the same day as... That's right. It was the day of the evidence transferal. Interesting. It was drizzling that morning. By nightfall... Wait a minute. Wasn't this crime the same day as evidence transferal also? I can't believe 2 years have gone by already. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die. Apparently someone tried to stop you. Dr. Goodman was murdered. The evidence locker is empty. Scars. There was something going on behind the scenes in that case. We all knew that later. Every detective involved in that investigation, save one, was taken care of. The star was fired, and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room. What about Detective Goodman? If they did something to him, too, the commissioners would have got suspicious. No, they were careful enough not to be too obvious. They? Who are you talking about? Don't get upset, Bambina. I mean Damon Gant and Lana Sky. No. They were corrupt. Investigation lead Damon Gant and his second in command, Lana Sky. There was a person on the force who hadn't heard of that duo. That case was the biggest step in both their careers. After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, correct? Yeah. Damon Gant, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. She'd never been the same since she left. Everyone who knew her said so. Chief Prosecutor Sky was when she was a detective. He mentions it. Emma said something like that too. Tell me what happened to my sister. Ooh, sorry, Bambina, but her secret is too well guarded. Never found out. On a secret. It all started 2 years ago. So there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy, partner? It was certainly enlightening. There's one thing for sure I found out in court today. That boy Edgeworth is my enemy. He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict. Someone else was the one who gave him the evidence, planned everything. And someone is Damon Gant. Don't believe me? I don't blame me. I won't even be a patrolman after today. Too bad I won't be around to work with you when you become a real investigator. Dang, bro. Adios, Bambina. I'm gonna miss Marshall. I hated his guts, but I'm gonna miss him. Dang, bro. Did my boy freaking Officer Marshall like that? This place is pretty empty. That's why everyone's busy selling crimes. Oh, if you're looking for the others, they're all in the conference room. Thanks. Oh, he actually talked to us. The chief prosecutor saying what she did and the decision about what to do. About Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention her statement to the media in tomorrow's trial. Dang, bro, you got a lot going on. And there's more chaos going on Christmas put together. I think festive is the word usually used for those. Yeah, probably. Sir, we'd like to have a look around Chief Gant's office. Just use the voice to the other building and take the elevator. No way it's that easy. They would not just make it that easy for us to go in. Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there? I mean, we aren't police or officers or anything. Hey, you're right. You can't go in there. It's off. I see where Detective Gum's charm. Pay for it. Say the chief's office. I swear I've been in here before. The last episode. because we were messing around. Now that he's gonna bust us. Dang it, bro. So we're just repeating that last episode. Basically. Okay, let me get my pillow. Lay down, get comfortable at least. Okay, whoa. Where am I? In the chief's office, silly. At least that's what it said on the door. Pipe organ, that's real, isn't it? Hey, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten. They used to call me Little Miss Bach. Oh, please don't. I thought it was genius until they tried to teach me notes. Don't, because he comes in. He's here. Great, he's coming here now. I never could remember where C was. Oh, it's you two! Chief Gamp. He put the paper he was reading on his desk. So, Rhino, have you been lately? No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy lately. I can appreciate that. I've had my hand with Mr. Marshall's misconduct. Provocative statement. Provocative statement? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence. 2 years have passed since that incident. How time flies. Oh, God, I hate this dude. See a big picture on the wall over there? Yeah, I do. That's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me. Yeah, I see that. This is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall. Yep. We took it to commemorate our work together. Cool. Something's not right with this picture. I can't quite seem to put my finger on it. No. Probably the sharp knife thing with the armor. Wait, that was right there, wasn't it? Anyway, I'd like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that need my attention. I'm gonna lock up here, so let's get out together. Oh, this office. It was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it? That case has long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore. All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there's no need to investigate it anymore. Jesus. Okay, he's not playing around with us right now. Just fuck off. Now hurry up and get out. I have a meeting to attend. Oh, we gotta fuck. So you aren't welcome. It seems the case isn't over yet, after all. What do you mean? Chief can't deny a request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason that he doesn't want us looking around there. You're like a... Okay, something. There's gotta be a way we can get inside the chief's office. What if we go to the underground parking lot? Edgeworth isn't here. Maybe he's being questioned by an inquiry committee. We were beating in the court today. Not made false evidence years ago. I guess we all just go back later. Shit. So how bad can I get fucking Edgeworth without me in? Police station? Can I just go in again? Imagine if they let me. No way. Oh, hey pal! Dr. Gumshoe! Aren't you supposed to be in a meeting? I'm just taking a breather. My feet hurt. From staying so long? Actually, from serving everyone coffee. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is still out of the loop. Say, have either of you seen Edgeworth? Edgeworth? Why'd you ask? He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battles between you two in court. That sounds serious. Is it because of what my sister said? Probably. That's basically what it all boils down to. A falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood. Yikes. Talk, Edgeworth. Why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence forged. Long Sky's the guilty party here, isn't she? Sorry, no. Regardless, the prosecutor is responsible for the evidence that they present in court. Not only that, but as you know, there have been lots of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth. His amazing talent as a prosecutor kept him safe from those who didn't like him. But now with this, are there really so many people who hate him? In our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know of for making enemies. Hey Dick, keep up the good work. Yes sir. Let's go for lunch again. Sometime, a treat. Yes sir. You gotta take me back to the joint sometime, okay Dick? Yes, sir! It seems you don't have any problems with the English. Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edwards just might crack. Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing. He seemed genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. Well, did you find out anything? The only evidence Stark left behind was during his final attack. His final attack? You mean when he killed Prosecutor Marshall, he was trying to protect some girl? Yep. Me. It seems Detective Gumshoe never realized that it was a girl. That's when you left the most incriminating evidence of all. What? Well, what was it? Oh, let's see. I think it had something to do with the murder weapon. Oh, I forgot. Look, it's all written in here somewhere, okay? As far as the recollection, never failed to impress. Yeah, maybe we should sell him the murder weapon. It might jog his memory. Okay, well, present. Take that. You know, he's not gonna do it, but about this. Hey, is that? It's a tag label. I saw 9 incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of. What's with that? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker. When the detective came in was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker. The sound of Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler. That's it! I don't remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me. Well, what is it, detective? Quick before you forget. Murder weapon. This knife, it was Joe Dark's knife, wasn't it? I'm not gonna do a voice for him, it's killing my throat. That's right. We chased it back to the store he bought it at, plus I had his fingerprints on it too. But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right? That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you see it's broken. You don't have to take a good look to notice that. Yeah, well anyway, take a guess at where the broken tip of the knife was found. That's what did him in. Or was it? The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body. It was found deep inside the stab wound. Did it match Dark's knife? You bet. Down to the last fiber. That's pretty conclusive. It was uploaded to the court record. Cool. Switchblade knife updated in the court record. Joe Dog was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman. A businessman, what made him take to serial killing? One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car. So it was an accident? An accident, yes, but it transformed him into an animal. An animal? He killed a man that witnessed the accident, and he killed a lady who saw the second crime. A kid walked by just then, so he killed him too. Then, okay, I don't have any control of this. The jogger walked over to saying he was killed as well, finally he turned himself in. Seems he was pretty careless animal. Of course, this is all a conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence, so he turned himself in. He was put in the middle of his questioning and fled and murdered his final victim, Prosecutor Marshall. His crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Dark was arrested on the spot. It's a good thing that last witness wasn't killed. Last witness. Okay, Emma. Well, there you have it in a nutshell. That's all I know. Can I ask you one more thing? What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Gannon. It's not money, but it does concern the Chief. His office is a crime scene, right? So a prosecutor named murdered. Chief's office now and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around if that's okay. Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door. What, really? But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust. Breach of trust? That's not even a crime. Soon put to be canned. Oh. Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you. How about this ID card is Detective Goodman's? Don't work either. That was the day he died. Oh. So in other words, Gumshoe is our only chance of getting into the office. If there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind. I'm gonna show him this, and then I'm gonna end the video. What would make him change his mind? Ooh, wait. Let me share it alone if I see it. Okay, never mind. Fine. I don't know. Oh, I've been studying up on those files. There's nothing wrong with this afterwards. Presentations, thank people for accusing them of justice for buying power. Looking at the case from each other. Yeah, it was a pretty big deal what was going on. You know? After all, a serial killer was on the loose. The law was pretty clear in the confession. She forged evidence in order to prove Joe Dark guilty. Okay. God dang it, bro. This. Oh, no, it's a Marshall. Of course I do. Who's like a mentor to me? When I first started out, you gave me spawn cactus. Really? He said, Dick, she'll listen to all your troubles. Oh, why are you looking at me like that? Nope. Oh, I'll silent porn, huh? Very impressive it was right off the bat. Well, I'm a master of misplacing, you know? That's according to it. Okay, I gotta think. Okay, that's it. That's the game. Let's get up the other day. What evidence do I give him? Okay, we tried all this. Have I tried that one? Oh yeah, we did. I did try that, didn't I? Okay. Oh wait. No, not that. Seen someone before, maybe it's one of those memories people live from previous life. Oh, it's like I'm in the chief's office and he's yelling at me. Chief Gant? Where could I have seen that before? It's in there! Wait! Is that Chief Gantz? Ooh. Present. Gloves. Oh my god, I don't know what to show him. Oh, I've already been to the lost item report. I'm trying to think. Imprints. Hey, apologies for decrypting imprint. Yes, that's what he gave to us. He did what? All I have is some flour. Are you okay, detective? Quick, run! Achoo! Oh. Taking help. One time I took a nap on the bench with about paint. Oh, not. I thought you had something. Oh. What's that missing one? Sent to the room along with someone else. Someone with an executive office number. 7777777777. That's 17 too many, detective. Executive office. Much do I have a hunch? I do too! Hey, just bought some of that stuff. Now we can go around talking about this too. Cool. The knife. Oh yeah, we've already talked about the knife. Yeah, nothing else to talk about it. We've already talked about this. Anything you can tell us about it? There's nothing. I don't know. The knife? There's literally not. I thought it would have to do something with this. Like. What can I present to him? I presented everything. Really thought it would be this picture. Because I thought I saw it before, it's right here. It's right there in the background. It's this. I guess his office is supposed to come soon, so it doesn't make any news. I'll go him. SO 911. Okay. See, I thought that was gonna be something, but it wasn't. We're gonna end this video here. We've already been going 39 minutes. I just gotta figure out what to show Gumshoe. I'm gonna search it up real quick. I guess I'll try to figure it out. Because, Pheonix Wright Ace Attorney. Episode 5, day 3, 1, 2, show. Gumshoe. I gotta throw a war on. Is there a certain order we're supposed to show stuff? I gotta mute this, because it's copyrighted. Wait, how? Okay, wait. She wasn't there though, for me. Oh, she's there now. Wait. Move. Entrance. Move. Underground parking lot. Yeah, nobody's in here. Nobody's in the High Prosecutor's office. Oh. Oh, Edgeworth is back. Well, what are you doing here? She was quick to throw the paper on the floor. Tough day in court, huh? I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying. What's the nation of me? Cheer up, for you. That's Edgeworth for you. While he's trying to hide his real feelings. So what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. Boom. Okay. What do we have to do? We have to get stuff from him. Okay. I'm gonna save the game. Like I said, we're gonna end it here. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that little bell so you never miss an upload. See you guys next time, and peace.